I'm T. Waldron, and this is my cat Pumpkin. Welcome, Pumpkin. She's here. She's here for the live. We're joined by our moderator, Imran Hossain. He's an SEO YouTube specialist, and he is fantastic. Keeps our chat positive and clean and mom energy. So thank you, Imran. So yeah, let's start with some deep breathing, and then I have a little message for you. Okay, so if you can, close your eyes, and let's use your chair where you're sitting, if you're sitting down, to support you. And keep your back nice and straight. Inhale through your nose. And as we do this, we're going to inhale beautiful oxygen to heal our cells, to give us energy. And if you can, be grateful. Be grateful for something. It doesn't matter what. It could be the oxygen you're breathing. It could be something that happened. It could be something in your life or something that you want. Be grateful for something you don't have yet. Anything. Just think of something. And let's focus that on our meditation today. Inhale. And feeling gratitude really enlivens your heart, and it helps me create the heart-brain coherence. And you're inhaling, and then hold it. And then exhale. We're taking just a few moments out of your busy day just for you. Thank you so much for choosing to join me today. I'm grateful for you. Inhale. You keep me accountable because I would not do this in my morning once things get busy, right? Inhale. And if I forget to say exhale, just breathe at your own pace. And inhale. And exhale. Taking a few moments just for you to reset your nervous system, to get out of the fight or flight and get into gratitude. It's a gift you can give yourself throughout your whole day. And it's just a beautiful gift, and it's a form of self-love. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Continue breathing slowly and deeply as you will. Good morning, Art. Nice to see ya. The cat does say namaste. She's here for you guys. I'm so glad you noticed. Shiva, welcome. Yeah, she gets here every day for the live, and she just comes when it's time, even on the weekends. We do 8 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the weekends. And she knows when it's time, and she wants to be here for you. Absolutely. Kimberly, good morning. Michigan. I'm not sure. I'm in my BH. I'm not sure what you're saying, Kimberly, but welcome. Hi, Chris, welcome. Hello. From, I'm guessing that's maybe Russia or Ukraine, welcome. So my name is T. Waldron. This is my cat Pumpkin, and thanks for the hearts and the emojis. She's 17, and she comes every day for the live for you guys, right? Yeah. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hi, Joe. Joe, welcome. I'm trying to live my best life, and I'm sharing with you things that I learn in the process. Yeah, Shiva, greetings from the land of yoga. Oh my goodness, India. Excellent. Great to see you practicing breathe in and breathe out. Yes, Kat is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, as I said, she's 17 and she's very spry. She and her little buddy were running around the house a few minutes ago, and then she knew what time it was and she jumped on the chair. Have a good day. Hi, Mela. Welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be heading to yoga soon, Shiva. I just found this practice like fairly recently, about a year ago. And I mean, I've done yoga before, but I really understood the mind and body connection and spirit connection. And it's just such a beautiful practice. So yeah, thank you for mentioning yoga, because it's a gift to all of us. And there's practices online that you can look at, or you can go try to find a live studio. I have a really beautiful teacher who brings together mindfulness and the practices of moving in a very beautiful way. and our breath, which is huge. I'm still trying to master Ujjayi breathing, which is ocean breathing, which is, from what I understand, it's like breathing from the back of your throat. It's like they also call it Darth Vader breath or angry dad breath, because I like to kind of envision what that is, and I don't know if how to do it. I'm trying to work on that. So yeah. No, thank you, Minecraft. I do have a lot of videos on my channel, though. I have about 500 videos. So check out my channel if you want inspirational content. Have a great day, Mela. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's see. Benoit, welcome. I'm 55 as well, Benoit. That's quite a coincidence. Guess what? There are no such thing as coincidences. Everything is a synchronicity. If you came here and you're new, welcome. You're here for a reason. So check out the content. Maybe you'll find something useful that can elevate your life, because that's my whole goal, is to elevate my life and just share with you what I learn as it happens. Yeah, I'm from the US. I'm near New York City. What country are you all from? I would love to know. Hi, GT. Welcome. Yeah. I'm not sure what that means, Benoit, but welcome. Antonio Batista, welcome. Yeah, so I wanted to share with you this idea that I heard today. I listened to these little shorts that are very inspirational, most of them. Some are silly. Oh, Paris, beautiful. Oh, Paris is so gorgeous. Texas, cheers to you. I have a friend from Texas. This is my Texas mug. It's got a longhorn on it. Oh, India, welcome. Cheers to everybody. That's a coffee with a little protein shake in it. Anyway, here's what I heard this morning, and I want to share with you that everything we feel, so if we're feeling it, we create it, okay? It's not what happens to us, it's how we respond. So we can respond or mirror things that we perceive as negative, but if we can shift our belief and say, how is this benefiting me? What am I to learn from this? We can completely change our experience with the same thing happening to us. And I thought that was very valuable. Yeah. Mobile, Alabama, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. I was in Paris last year. I was supposed to go to a Joe Dispenza retreat, and I was in the airport with a friend of mine, and she was just coming with me to be a buddy, and he canceled while I was in the airport at JFK. I was like, what? But it was a week in Paris. It was beautiful. Yeah, Paris is a beautiful city. Yeah. Pachor Benga, welcome. Yeah. Benoit, I wonder where you're from, if you're also from Paris. Hi, Kayao. Yeah, so everything that happens to us is our choice, how we can interpret it. And if we can put a positive spin on it, if we can start to see everything as a gift, as a learning opportunity, as a lesson for us, then it changes our entire experience. It changes our vibration. If we can maintain a high vibration, oh my gosh, life is so much more fun and easy and exciting. And I mean, stuff happens, okay? I'll just share with you very quickly. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. YT News. I had a situation where, I brought my oil in yesterday, my car, to get the oil changed, right? And then they came out afterwards, they changed the oil, and they said, you know what, your rear tires are bald. I said, what do you mean? I just bought this car last year. And I had some work done on the tires, and I thought I replaced them all, so I was really wound up. I'm like, are you kidding me? Bald tires. And then my friend reminded me, he's like, you only replaced the front too. And I'm like, okay. So basically, long story short, I had spent some money last year getting 2 new tires on the front. And, but I drove in the winter, and you drive in snow and ice, and they weren't great. So I said, you know what, this person's a mechanic. He's very good with cars. He works on cars and pretty much rebuilds them from nothing back up to like better than new. I said, what should I do? He said, listen, if I were you, I would get 4 new tires. And part of me is like, are you kidding me? I just bought 2 new tires last year, and I don't have all kinds of money. And then part of me said, you know what? Those rear tires are bald. They're not healthy. Like, I could die in a car accident, you know? Maybe this is the universe, saying, just do it. Just get those new tires and be safe and be okay. Put it on your credit card. The universe will provide. So, because I'm a full-time student right now, I quit my job last December, so I don't have a lot of spare money floating around. Okay, I saved enough to do this, but you know, this was not an expense I expected. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm worth safety. I'm worth living, and I'll figure it out. The universe will provide. So this is, I'm doing this live as a test. Mom, don't worry. I have a backup form of income if I need to. I'm teaching classes at various senior centers, but you know, it's not something I anticipated, but I'm looking at this as a gift. Okay, maybe this saved me from a car accident. Maybe this saved my life. I don't know, but I'm going to do it and do it happily. You know, instead of going, oh, you know, I've got to replace all 4 tires now because they're not safe and they're not very effective in the winter. This is maybe a gift. This maybe is a good thing. So I'm really like, this was something I did not expect to do. It's not what I would have preferred, but this is going to lead to something even better. If not this, then something better. And that's the added. I'll keep you guys posted if whatever happens, because I think it's great for you to see things in real life, how I'm kind of struggling with these concepts and trying to apply them, and then seeing if they really work or not, which they do work for me, and I believe in them. But I want you to see kind of, you know, real life, how this stuff's unfolding, this manifesting, this loving myself, this you know, finding inner peace, and it's a whole life. So so I'm hoping that this helps you, you know, and maybe causes you to look within instead of looking for joy outside, instead of looking for peace outside, finding a way to know and to love yourself. And it's just a beautiful way to live. So let me see what you guys have been saying. Yeah, thank you, TY News. Benoit. Shiva, there are 9 yogic breathing in yoga. Yeah, as Durga Pranayama, 3-part breath. Yeah, Nadi Shodhana. Alternate. Yeah, that was when we did this. So we switched nostrils. Yep. And Ujjayi breath. Yes. Other practices include Bhastrika, bellows breath. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Shiva. Yeah, Kapal. Ooh, I can't read that. Kapalblanti and Sitali. Cooling breath. Beautiful. Yeah, hi TJ, welcome. Hi Pooh Bear. Oh gosh, the rear tread is like almost flat, like it's bad. And also, because I sent my friend a picture, he said, oh, you also have dry rot. So it's just, it's not good. So it didn't go totally bald, but the warning, whatever, when it wears to a certain point and the warning thing shows up in the tire, that was showing. So, and there's dry rot. So I'm just doing it. So, but thank you though for asking. Appreciate that, Pooh Bear. Yeah, visit the US in the New York. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful cities. Have you been here before? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Myanmar. Welcome. Okay, let me finish this because I've got to get going to yoga shortly. So we can respond or mirror to the frequency of others and things around us, right? But everything we feel is our own energy. So if something happens that's not our preference, how are we responding to it? Are we saying, thank you? Sometimes, I mean, you're going to feel something. You're going to feel whatever you feel. But if you can quickly shift it to gratitude or a positive vibe, then you can use it. You can transform that energy to something you can use. And the more powerful, like this whole situation with my tires, I had to really like internalize it, and I'm using it for more positivity. I got a lot of schoolwork done yesterday because I was really wound up on the situation. So if you can use that energy for something positive, it's beautiful. It's a gift. So we decide through our feelings how we'll respond, and we decide how we feel about it, you know. So you have a lot more power than you think. I think a lot of us, and I was for 50 years caught in that victim mentality. But you don't have to be a victim. You can when you own your destiny, when you own your feelings, that's your gift to yourself. So I hope you had a great day, and thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thanks, GT. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today on our live. Pumpkin, can you say goodbye? Okay, she said goodbye. Fractal says goodbye. From myself to yourself, thank you for joining us on this journey, and have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful evening, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Okay, thanks. Bye.